It's fine.
Oh, you're
Unplug
good. You're
it.
good.
Okay.
We'll do it.
They'll just have to know we use power strips.
Yeah. Oh no.
The secret is out.
Yeah.
Some of our devices are electrically powered.
Immersion broken.
Hey, we're live finally.
Hello.
Hey, internet.
Hey.
Guten Tag.
Yeah. So hey, everybody. It's good to see all of you once again. We have upgraded equipment.
Hopefully we sound better.
Yeah. Hopefully everyone can hear us now, which is crust.
Much worse.
Either way, it's not going to be. What could go wrong? You know, it's all good publicity. You know. Great. So yeah, what's happening? What's new?
Well, it's D&D days, Monday.
There was shoot. Did I have anything? I thought I had something to say. I forgot.
What's their news?
I thought I had news, and I should. That's why I should write these things down, but I don't.
Are you pregnant?
No.
Because I've had 2 people announce they're pregnant in this weekend.
Nope. I hope that is not the case.
Say just
One
today.
of them was a lady.
Nope.
What?
No. I forgot what I was going to say. It'll come back to me at some point.
It will.
Cool. So let's get the show on the road, I suppose. If you guys are ready, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Don the Fez. Don the
Yeah, right.
Fez.
Oh, that's the thing.
Fez.
Now he's the enemy.
Okay.
I missed that.
Welcome back. So last time, after venturing forth into the city of Toad's Way, you guys suck.
You love us and you know it.
Yeah. You did a bit of shopping. I had some interesting encounters. But Helen, which Helen will probably make an appearance at some point.
She's all legs.
Yeah. Heyo. And
She's like the chick.
after returning to the airship, you decided to give the crew some much needed time off. They ventured off back into the city of Toad's Way, where quickly, after a couple hours, you noticed clouds of blackness begin to bloom in the city. And as you went forth to investigate, Alvin casting daylight in a shield, being carried by our friend Anolo here.
That's right.
You managed to dispel the darkness to reveal these robed shadow figures with a gleaming starlight kind of eye. Some had tentacles, some just did weird stuff, but they all managed to control the shadows and attack you from various points of your hiding. And after defeating these shadow horrors, losing 2 casualties. I'm sorry, you did. I wrote this down.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
friends.
You lost 2 gnomes. You lost Sigbert and Nissa.
Aw.
We never knew their names, so it hurts less.
Worse. That makes it worse now.
Well, you still have 6 of them left, including Gimbal. You want to know that? You want to write their names
You
down?
can't lose
No,
Gimbal.
no, we don't want to. The one gnome we actually interact with.
So let's see.
Well, I
Biffer,
mean, you still
Bomber,
have
Feely,
Elgil
Feely.
Bell, Warren, Oren, Zaina, and Slim.
Oh, Slim.
Slim.
Yeah, Slim survives.
Slim, yeah.
Slim's a plucky one.
Yeah. So you have those guys left. And after making sure that the encounter was safe, or the immediate vicinity was safe, you went into the actual dream house, found its owner, Kane, the mind-siphoning vampire, and you questioned him in the bathroom, which he quickly surrendered and offered his services in exchange for his life. And that's where we're picking up.
We found out his main contact is X.
Yes, he works for a group called the Shadow Syndicate. His contact there is X, which also goes by other nom de plumes. And he also, Kane also revealed that below the dream house is a large stairwell that descends down to an opening or a portal to the River Styx and a highway to Avernus.
Da-na-na.
All right, so that's where we are. Kane is still before you, and you guys are crowding around him in the bathroom.
Wait, but you know what's interesting? Vampires have to use the bathroom. You wouldn't think they would have to.
I was hiding.
Oh, well, you had your pants
I had to make it look good.
For who?
Didn't Believe me, it didn't look good. Well, anyway, you've been forthright with us, so I think, we should let him go. Right?
You're joking, right? I mean, you're not as stupid. You're not as dense as me. And that makes no sense whatsoever.
Well, I'm just saying he's been forthright with us, so we should let him go. Let's just see him out and all,
Little giant browish wink.
Like everyone else in the party starts browishing at Enola.
I'm like, we'll see about that's correct. But I still just want you to know I'm not happy about it. But we will.
He'll be fine. He always listens to me.
Duh. I do. He's right.
I sure hope so. He's a tall fellow.
Don't push it. But I am very tall. It's correct. So both things he's accurate in.
Well, if this conversation is to proceed, I could give you the keys to the cellar where there's plenty of wine and some of my personal effects, but I would very much like to leave.
Sure. I'll take those keys.
Telepathically, I want to be like, we're going to put him in the portal, right?
I was thinking more like put him in a cell, then get the authorities.
Is he holding the keys out?
Not yet.
I really want to send him to a furnace. I think that would be funny.
Yeah, but first of all, we have to talk about your sense of humor. Second of all, I don't really want him running around free anywhere.
But he'd be free in a furnace, like where there's like nobody.
Can we vote mentally?
We only have one mind link now.
Yeah, one at a time.
It would take a long time.
Not a doodle poll.
Not affiliated.
Yeah, don't sue us.
Whatever you want to do. I just wanted to say. Yeah, that's what I want.
It's actually like kind of weird that there aren't any guards. That like crazy stuff was just happening. Maybe we should check on the guards. Cause like this is pretty nutty. And there's like nobody around worried.
Who's the least freaky of us? Go get the guards.
At least what?
Freaky of us.
Sometimes it's like super smile.
Brad!
It's Andrew.
I'm like, it's you or me, man. Like, we're the only two that are even mildly human. Like, we have a crazy weird cat, lizard boy. No offense, but you are covered in dead animals.
Think about how Albert is dressed.
Yeah.
He is like head to toe nonsense with a magic sparkly arm.
Oh,
Okay.
He might shock
Wearing
someone.
like an antler hat.
Yeah, you've leveled up in
Yeah.
weirdness.
No, the Lamia boots are probably my
The
favorite.
Yeah.
boots are pretty amazing.
Definitely a piece de resistance for sure.
Devil boy.
Another lizard, just bigger.
Oh, very creepy.
Dragon.
Fabulous strat.
You guys make perception checks if you want.
Oh,
If we
I
want.
haven't even taken my
And
dice.
their key will stealth up to everybody. What the hell's going on here?
When does anybody ever reply, nah, we're good?
Yeah.
Oh, what are we doing? Perception?
Well, maybe I should be because I suck at perception every time.
Brad got a 19.
26.
Okay.
8.
Same.
What do your normal
That-
eyes see?
18.
20 what?
Okay.
7.
26.
26?
I'm proficient in it, and it's a wisdom thing.
You smart
Okay,
boy.
So,
So where are my
Soot
stats?
and Thurkir and Alvin outside of the dream house here. Several other male voices. They are in timbre of dwarf to human, and it's a kind of a almost a rabbly sound, not like rhubarb, but it's just like it's. There's definitely the sound of people coming. You hear clanging of armor and shields and other stuff coming your direction.
Anybody else hear the large crowd of less than happy people gathering outside? And when I say less than happy, For those of you who didn't hear it, I actually mean angry. They're really angry sounding.
No, I don't hear anything.
I didn't, but now that you mention it, yes. Brad, why don't you go see what they want?
Okay.
I think I should go with you.
Cool.
Right, because I mean, I got armor and stuff, and I'm mad. And if I'm gonna stay here, I might kill this thing.
But I want you here so you can kill this thing.
Sorry, Brad, I'm gonna have to rain check on that.
I'll go with him.
With
Their gear will go.
Oh, no,
Their
wait.
gear will gather
That's
more
even better.
snacks.
Let 50
Oh no.
Wait.
Now, sir, here, I'm not trying to diet shame you here.
Maybe stealthily though. I mean, if you can do it really.
Brad's got this. Brad can do this. This is fun. Brad can handle himself.
You got it, bro.
Did you just say bro?
Sweet. Thank you for believing in me. Sea turtle. All right. Brad's going to head out and see what's going on.
Okay, so as you exit the dream house, you see family members and other people picking up the dead, tending to them. And they're circling the dream house, you see looks to be the guard of Toad's Way. They are clad in breastplates. They have helmets on. Some have shields, but most of the time they're just this like long green undergarment with a sash, a red sash over the left shoulder. And then, so one guy approaches, "Hey you! What has happened? What's going on here?" And it's a dwarven guy, and he looks kind of really squinty. His nose is kind of bulbous and almost kind of like red and warty, and his beard is just bushy and red.
Hey, what's up, guard? Bro, I love your beard. Like, I was actually coming out to get you.
Do not call me bro.
What would you like to be called?
What is going on?
So, can I call you bro or not?
Yes.
My name is Commander Burton.
Commander Burton. Sweet. Okay, sweet. So, Commander Burton, nice beard, Commander.
Beard commander.
What is going on?
So, inside the house, there's so you should just come and arrest this dude because he's like sort of responsible for this, although not 100% responsible, and he seems a little sorry. And but you just come and we'll explain the whole thing.
Make a persuasion check.
Silver tongue Brad, come on. Ooh, not bad.
Almost fell off the edge.
That is a 26 or 24.
Okay,
Not bad.
24.
I charm them with confusion.
So Burton takes a sword and he sheathes it. What's your name again?
I'm Brad.
Don't touch me. Lead the way, Brad.
Sorry for this.
I'll lead him right into that. He did, yeah.
Okay. So as he enters, he looks around, taking stock of the inside. He comes around, he sees the rest of the crew around Kane. And Kane looks over at Burton and goes, "Oh, hello, Commander." Kane. So this is the fellow you want me to arrest.
Arrest? Brad, what tales are you telling? Arrest? Are you trying to implicate our friend Kane here in the release of...
I was just getting, I thought, yes.
You're saying Kane is responsible for the release of these monsters and the terror and damage they've inflicted upon the town?
I did no such thing. I did not purposely release them. That would include a motive. I did not have motive.
I'm looking at eyebrows of everybody. Nobody's browishing right now.
I think it's just like,
Just hold on. I'm just browishing. Hold on.
what's the one where you kill people but you didn't mean to, but it's a lot of people?
Same as murder as well.
Manslaughter usually.
Yes, our accent.
That.
Negligent homicide.
That too. A gnome only counts as half, but that's still one murder.
I resent that.
There were multiple townspeople who also got like totally
okay.
splattered. Like there were many deaths.
Yeah, wasn't the kill count like 12?
The gnomes were just the only ones we personally cared about. A little bit, even though we didn't know their names.
The ones that we knew personally. I'm sure we cared about all of the deaths.
Did we though?
We're the
Elvin
good
did
guys.
at least.
Says Rob the hero.
Some of us did. I don't know that everybody. I don't know.
I realized how callous this party was.
Says Rob the hero.
Well, he's like confusing Brad with all his like schemes, and Brad hasn't learned Browish yet.
It's awful.
Burton chimes in. Well, if there is nothing further, I think you all should probably leave this situation to the authorities of Toadsway.
You guys know how to handle Evernest?
Excuse me?
Oh, I missed.
So this incredible array of heroes
And the dwarf looks down at you.
is the Oddlot. And I'm doing a little illusion of like with sparkles, and it looks like they're renowned heroes in multiple realms.
It's true.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, I can do that.
That's a 17 plus.
Plus a 5.
Hey.
22.
Okay. So he kind of strokes his red beard, kind of tugs on it a little bit, and he goes, I have heard of this group.
Sweet.
Which is saying something, because out here we're relatively isolated, but news is traveling across the continent that there is a band of adventurers that is managing to save the realm, or the plains.
So they're quite good. I mean,
A couple things could be
It
done.
had
It happened
happened.
eventually.
Yes.
100% us. Yes.
But I remember them being smaller.
Like
Me?
tiny people?
No, like there was less of them. But I could be having my groups confused.
well, I mean, there's not a lot you could really confuse yourself. I mean, I'm very big.
Who did you hear was in the group? A stunningly handsome bard, yes, and
Well, there was a big guy with a sword.
That's me.
At least one or two sorcerers.
Got one.
And there was a woman, I think. I was, full disclosure, I was half in the bag.
yeah. The reformers.
Yeah.
It's like, or the woman could have been Ned, you guys. Gosh. Maybe.
The listing sort of stopped there, though.
Yeah, that's true.
We're like the
Very
Wu-Tang Clan. There's so many of us, we don't even know everybody.
There is that. Yes.
Think about it. Can you
Inspiration.
name off the top of your head every member of the Wu-Tang Clan?
I don't know
No,
any
not
of
at
them.
all. I can't.
I don't. I like their songs. But
Thank you for the inspiration.
These guys, they know what they're doing when it comes to danger and adventure and dealing with stuff.
I believe you,
Yeah.
my short, dark friend.
So
I'm gonna smell them.
Burton?
You know why? And here's why. Because that Dracula dude said he feared for his life if he went into custody. Of course, my guilty side of things is going to be like, well, he did inadvertently kill those people, but if I'm sending him to his grave that way,
Just a reminder, he totally is going to go somewhere else and do something equally as schemy
In Avernus.
somewhere else.
Yeah.
If Sook gets his way.
Okay.
let's smell him.
So you smell Burton, and Burton smells of ginger snaps
Oh. Delightful.
Cinnamon, and
Sandalwood, maybe?
no, fresh bread.
He's totally like
Still waiting for that
donut
sandalwood.
shop level.
Yeah, is this guy like a
Guardsman.
baker? That's pretty awesome.
No, he's very
He's a
sweet
cop.
and nice, and I like him. Oh, I mean, my predisposition's changed a bit. It's my head talking. Okay, you can go ahead. He's a browish. He's right. He's good.
What are we doing?
So, Commander, you have men? It's not just you, right?
No, certainly not. That would be foolish.
Well, you and I, come, man, let's talk over here.
Why?
Because I would like to show you something that I thought was very interesting, that you guardsmen would be quite.
Well, I think anything you can say to me in private, you could be said in front of your friends, right?
Well, maybe between you and him. And if you'd like a friend of his, I'd go with him.
He looks at you. He kind of puts his neck up a little bit, pulls his beard out of the way, and there's a tattoo of Helm on his neck.
He does that, and I'm just like,
No wonder he smelled like cinnamon buns.
Title of the episode.
Commander,
Commander Cinnamon Buns.
well, in that case, sir, why don't we just, why don't we go over here where we can talk discreetly? I don't know that word. Let's talk where it's more,
Private.
quiet and away from these guys.
Oh,
Sorry.
Make a
brain.
persuasion
Sure.
with advantage, because you guys are working together in this.
Oh
All right,
my
so you want to roll?
goodness.
Or you want me to roll?
Yeah, Josh can roll it.
Oh, dude.
Mug.
Mug.
Mug. Oh, he mugged it.
Persuasion.
Gotta put it in there.
I've got a 23.
Okay. Well, it seems that perhaps discretion is the better part of protection. So, where shall we go?
It's right over here.
I want to go out here.
Okay. So he follows you out.
So, you know he's a vampire, right?
Yes.
Okay. So underneath this house, there are a whole bunch of aberrations. That's how he's been fueling the dream house.
And he got out.
The three of them got out. Now, he didn't let them out. I'm not saying he did that. But he's had these things. And there's a portal to hell down there, too, apparently. So I'm saying he's not going to go quietly.
Well, let me just say this, though, because he did kind of go quietly to us. And I mean, I was going to choke him dead. Not really. I mean, you get me, right? I mean,
If he attacked.
yeah,
In self-defense.
Right.
Okay, so
If he attacked the 7 of us.
given the scenario, and if what you say is true, if you can prove that there is an actual portal to hell beneath the dream house, that will change the landscape of this situation.
Yeah, he's got the keys. So I was just trying to play it cool so he wouldn't get all angry and violent. We'd like to resolve this peacefully, but with justice.
Absolutely. But justice can't be done without truth. And you are saying that there is a portal to hell beneath this town. Not in my time, not my tenure here. So I need evidence.
Beasts. 3 of them. And I know maybe he just got them sent over here from some other place where he
Oh,
bought
I'm
them.
not doubting you, my friend.
3.
I saw the carnage outside. I believe that something devastating did happen here. But a portal to hell?
Okay, wait. Okay, side time out.
Yeah.
Am I 60 feet near where this portal would normally be?
Oh, hell no.
It's deep down underground.
So I mean, I wouldn't be able to sense. I mean, are
No.
we feeling some kind of evil?
Just from Cain.
Okay, time in.
But he did tell us
Time out.
about. He did tell us about the secret passageways and all that
Yes.
went down
Yeah.
to it.
Okay, we're good. Time in.
If you can produce some sort of, excuse me, some evidence, or at least convince me otherwise, then yes, that will result in banishment of Cain, perhaps worse.
Right now, though, he's at least guilty of negligence, right?
I would probably say so.
So
It's worthy of him spending a few days in prison.
yeah, so I'm saying let's get him taken care of so he doesn't try any shenanigans. And then we'll all go search the place.
Well, okay, if that is on you. He gets out his cuffs. He walks away from you guys, back inside, looks at Kane, he goes, "Time's up." And Kane puts out his hands, he ties him up with some chains, locks him with the manacles, and begins to escort Kane out of the dream house. And they leave.
So
Oh, the key.
Aw.
yeah, the key, but like Kane is some sort of thought vampire? I've never heard of that before. Couldn't he just totally convince that captain or commander to let him go? Make him forget why he's in there?
I don't know how that works.
Do they do it through a bite like the blood ones?
I don't know.
Nature something? Arcana?
You can try. Nature or Arcana, whatever's higher.
I'd like to send one
Arcana,
of my
definitely.
flock that I have left to follow and watch them go.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only an 8.
Yeah, it's kind of befuddling to you. This is a distinctly new thing. So can you see through the eyes of your familiar?
If I close my eyes.
Okay. So just let me know when you want to catch up.
Yeah, I just wanted to report in if like there's something, you know, if something goes down.
If something other than what it sounds like is going to happen, if they don't go to the jail cell kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Okay. Okay.
So do we not get the key?
No.
Do like we need the
Third
key?
Kier
though?
could get key quick.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How?
I'll sneak up and we'll take the key.
Oh. We could look around first.
Or Third Kier could break it down. Either way.
He did tell us where it was.
That's true.
I mean, it's
What
not
do we
like
need a
magic
key
lock,
for?
right? It's just regular lock.
We don't, yeah.
Wait.
We don't know that.
What do we need the key for?
To
Get in the
get
basement.
downstairs.
Get in the cells.
So I mean, how are we gonna go and get in there if we don't have that key?
Yeah, we like break a door down.
Well,
That'd be
Third
fun.
Kier,
You have to send me quick.
you. Third Kier, go after the key.
Okay.
Come right back if you get it or if he doesn't have it. We'll look around here for the keys. Right? We'll search the offices.
Have we even seen the door yet? Do we even know
No,
what it looks
I don't
like?
think so.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we can find a basement.
All right. Third Kier would like to stealth up and try and sleight of hand that key.
Okay. So stealth up.
13 plus 9 is 21.
Oh yeah.
Or 20, and sleight of hand's only plus 5. Oh, there we go. 18 plus 5 is 23.
Only.
Okay. Okay. So
Oh, is
as
that
you
good?
are, you exit. You see that Commander Burton is leading Kane off, probably to the western side of the city. Through a crowd that has gathered, you kind of sneak up and slither through. People around are like, "What the? What is this thing?" But you manage to sneak up just behind Kane and pull off a ring of keys from his belt pouch and pocket it, and you can disappear back into the crowd and into anonymity.
Are there any unclaimed bodies, or did everyone all get taken?
Oh my
There,
God.
people are around all the bodies.
Okay. Third Kier goes back to the group.
He goes, are they?
What happened to the gnomes?
Oh wow.
They were all pretty much lined up, and I believe Alvin and Anolo were.
Well,
Okay.
yeah,
So-
the
Yeah,
two
we
the
did
two
some
gnomes that were
things,
of your
yeah.
crew, they
Yeah.
don't have family members around. Well, except the other gnomes are kind of
Yeah.
The other
Yeah,
gnomes
the
are
other-
dealing
they're
with
We'll deal
them,
with that
I would
later.
imagine.
they're crying because they were compatriots and
Oh, sure.
and family.
Have you heard of salad?
So okay, the rest
Third
of you.
Kier will return.
If you guys want to check the premises of the dream house, you can make investigation checks.
Sure.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Oh.
10.
I'm just gonna stand aware, so like my perception.
Tyrael has a claw up his nose.
Okay. So it sounds like Andrew's the only one successfully. Or even close.
Yep.
Would you roll? Both. Okay.
Yeah.
So the rest of you are just kind of ogling and oohing and eyeing over the weird knickknacks that have populated this place. There are portraits of random people. There are landscapes with like tentacles coming up from the background. There are just weird copper busts of gnomes that have been tarnished, so like there's almost like green tears running down their faces. Just weird stuff all over the place. And Ander sees through all this kind of nonsense. And the layout of the first floor, as you kind of pace around, you realize that the dream house has several different sized rooms. Some are for private viewing. Others are for groups of up to 3 or 4 with couches and divans and other kind of fainting things. And then you go back into the room behind the counter, which is directly behind the bathrooms. There is a large common area. So there's a fireplace. There is some chairs, and there are several other luxurious kind of comfortable accommodations. Carpeting floor. There is a chandelier, things like that. And as true to his word, you go to the fireplace, you flick a switch, and it opens up.
I think I found something. Come hither.
Right over. So I guess.
Okay.
Cool. What you got? You found the door.
So, you guys go down, or what? Yeah. Before you was a
Third gear back.
Yeah, third gear's back.
Okay.
Yeah, it didn't take
Here are
long.
keys.
Before you is a wooden ladder that goes down about 15 feet.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I will levitate down.
Fair enough. So you, Oddlot's climbing down, just descending, gliding down.
15 feet down there, you said?
Yeah.
It'd take 2 rungs for me. Done.
What's the light situation down there?
It is lit by one sconce, and it seems to have a torch that is still burning. But so it's very low light. In front of you now is a steel door with a handle and a keyhole.
I'll come down and let's try this key.
Turn it, and door opens. And before you is a relatively large wine cellar. It is maybe 30 feet long by 20 feet wide. And there are just rows and rows and rows and rows of wine, ceiling to floor, just straight up just wine bottles.
But for the blood wine, be
Yeah.
careful.
Yeah, I
I
want
don't
to grab
think
one.
it's just wine.
Okay, you pop it.
Let's smell
It is blood.
Not. So it's not wine.
it. Just not for drinking.
So
Well, that one was.
there's a whole bunch of this. Where did all of this blood come from?
Wow.
I'm going to take a wild guess and say the patrons, probably.
There absolutely will be no fighting in this room. It's a lot of blood to get out of this armor. It's gross. You put that back, yeah.
Well, we don't know that he was killing people. I mean, it's not cool to siphon people's blood. But if he's not killing them, at least he's making an effort, I guess.
Well, you're giving a man a benefit of a benefit of the doubt.
We don't know. So I'm saying if we can find out if people have gone missing, if
Look at
visitors to the
this is what we
city
do know.
don't leave.
Look at the blood. It came from something.
Yes,
It's gross.
but you don't know what it is any more than I do.
As far as we know, they could have donated it. Or
Nice
he could have
blood
paid
bank.
them.
By honest means, I'd hope. Oh, hey, I'm a vampire and I want to donate. Can you donate your blood to me? The guy's still a bad guy. Probably got it in bad ways. Anyway, let's probably get out of this. Oh, this room. Is there anything? Like, am I getting like insight maybe to like get some? Am I getting any weird vibes?
You want
from
to
this
insight the room.
the overall
How does the
scene,
room
like
feel? Yeah.
you know,
These
down
wolves
here,
is the room lying.
Well, when you put it like that, it sounds sick.
It does, it does. But it's more like my scenario, my
Is that investigate then?
Like,
You
is
wanna
it a creepy? No, he's trying to get the feel for the room. Like, is this a creepy room?
Mm.
Have murders happened here? Is it clean?
Roll for a
Does it-
vibe
Perception.
A vibe
Vibe
check.
check.
Yeah.
A vibe
Feng
check.
shui. A feng shui check.
Yeah.
Is there also like anything that is
Knowledge
not in
feng
the
shui.
normal wine cellar down here?
Yes.
And,
Just reorganizes the
No,
bottles a
it
little bit.
is just
Feng shui.
wall-to-wall bottles
Yes.
of wine. They have different shapes. There are different kind of corks in them. Some are metallic. Some have foil wrapped around them. Other things, but it's mostly just bottles of wine lined up in many rows. Since given the width of the room, there's 2 on the wall and there's 2 in the center. So there's actually like a little hallway between the two ends. So there's just a lot of bottles of wine here.
Are the bottles labeled, or are they just no label blank bottles?
The bottles themselves are not labeled, but as your closer inspection, you just look and the racks are labeled.
So this one's like blood.
Probably
Or like-
elven
No, no, no.
Type baby.
Yeah.
or human, or
What you're looking at is dates.
Oh.
That's not useful.
dates, like full, like okay. I'm sorry. Continue.
Yeah, so given the calendar of this world, you recognize that the ones in front are the oldest. They go back furthest. So they have markings from at least maybe 2 years ago. And the closer you go down, the farther you go down the hallway, the dates get closer to the actual date of our current playing time. Except for the very last rack, and that's just labeled wine.
Popping a cork on a wine labeled one. Is that wine?
It's wine. It is, and it is very good wine.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll take these for evidence.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to grab one.
He said we could have them.
Of the wine, are they all red wines or are there any whites?
There is an interesting mix. So the racks to the left are principally red wine, and there's one in the center that is rosé, and there's one on the far right which is white.
Alvin goes and selects one of the white wine bottles. He's like, I'm not being too careful.
Be careful of the unicorn blood. It seems to be fair.
Brad would like to see if any of the bottles have his own blood in them because he was here passing through once.
Make an
long
investigation check.
How would you know?
Whoa, like I was here once. If they suckered blood, I want mine back. Oh, that's a 3.
I want to aid Brad in
For-
looking for
You're
Brad's
gonna
blood.
help me look
Just
for
to see
my
how that
blood?
would work.
Yeah.
That's 17. You're good at this. That's an 18.
Okay, so you're looking down through the labels and you're going rack by rack, and you realize that you remember the date you were there, and you find that there is at least 10 bottles in this rack, and one of them could be you.
I'm gonna take them all.
Okay,
Wait, can I see the one that might be yours?
There's like 10 of them. Here, have one.
It smells extra annoying. I think this is yours.
Thank you.
You have 10 wine bottles of blood.
Sweet.
Why not?
Hey, do we still have a bag of holding to collect these other ones?
Yeah, how are we holding all this stuff?
I'm taking one in my own pack, but yeah.
Okay,
I'll
so-
carry the excess wine in my bag of holding. You can hold on to your macabre.
So you guys want the value of each of these wine bottles, the actual wine, it is 20 gold pieces each.
Dang, that's some
That's
good wine.
This
Yeah.
is very fine wine.
Woohoo.
And grand total, there's at least 100 bottles of wine.
Oh,
Wow.
that's 2,500 gold. Cha-ching.
All right,
Ship
so, yeah.
fund.
We can dump all of those in that bag.
Into the bag.
I want to look up at the party and, with like wine dribbling down. Like it tastes expensive.
Do you like pour it into a little saucer first, or do you drink
No,
it?
Oh no, yeah, you're like Fritz and Sagan. You're pouring it like this, and you're just licking at it as it goes. So you're like most of it's on the ground.
No, my cup is under him.
It's got tabaxi spit in it.
Expensive tobacco
Like
spit.
every night, man.
Tyrael,
As you get drunker, do you do the cat thing where it's like over your head and you're just like,
Oh, and it's not quite getting into your mouth because it's.
And then also like I'm like it's very clean.
Yeah.
Our saliva.
Oh, you're telling him that because that happened?
Fine.
It's fine.
I mean, it's alcohol anyway.
All right. So wait, do we have room in that bag for all 100 bottles?
What are the
A bag of holding.
Well,
Yeah, it'll hold a
Supermarket
lot.
sweeps. My arm goes in. We just walked.
100 bottles times 20 gold each. So 2,000 gold
Those are
pieces.
gold.
2,000.
I mean, that's you have to sell them to
approximate
get that.
value?
But yeah,
and
that's the
also
approximate value.
You need to find a seller, a buyer, rather.
Yep.
Are you kidding? This is going into the ship, the ship's galley.
So we found 10 bottles of wine. What are we going to do with these 5 bottles of wine? What are we going to sell this bottle of wine we found?
That's right.
Because we're drinking it. Get it? No.
So because the wine is so good, you see.
A little slow on the uptake.
Right over my horns.
Another door.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. At the very end, there is another door. It's a steel door, the same one you came, similar to the one you came through, with another keyhole in it.
Yeah, let's do it again.
Same key?
I attack the door.
Okay. You open it up,
Attack.
and inside, it's again a low light situation where there's two torches that seem to be lit by everlasting flame, and it is a small study. So there's a desk with a chair. There is a stack of papers. The desk has several drawers, and there is a bookcase. And on the floor there is a rug, a very fine rug.
Let's look under the rug.
As you look under the rug, you see there is just stonework floor. Make an investigation check
I'm going to help him
with advantage.
because I remember him mentioning that.
Oh, a 1 or a 17 plus
I say take the one.
21.
Okay. So as you start looking at the stone, you get down and you blow away some dust, and you see this outline of a small carving of a square opening. You kind of lift up, and you lift it up, and there's a passageway down. So it's another small ladder, leads down to darkness.
I have dark vision.
Okay. So as you look down, you see that there is a 10-foot wide staircase that goes all the way down in around the edges of a cube. So it's like a square staircase, and the circular opening next to that staircase is very large and is covered on the inside with these glowing red runes, and it descends all the way down, easily 500 feet.
Oof.
You said glowing red runes?
Yep.
Can we try to read them?
You can. Do you speak Infernal?
That's kind of my thing.
It's kind of your thing.
That's not my wheelhouse.
Devil speak Tyrael.
Well, I mean, do you speak Infernal?
Yeah.
Then you don't need to roll for
Okay.
it.
I didn't know if
You
it was
just
going to be like an Arcana
can't-
thing.
yeah.
Or
Well, he's rolling to see how fast he can read it.
As you,
How can
you
you
start to
interpret the meaning?
read the glyphs and the runes, it spells out essential. This portal or this opening will remain open as long as those below have work to do.
You just have to convince them that their internship is over and they can go home. Their unpaid internship for eternity.
What's their work?
being trapped in crystals and feeling the house.
Well, I mean, if it's the big crystal, we just break it. There's no more work.
We should probably not break it.
We have a history with avoiding breaking crystals.
No, but
The original one broke, and that's how those three got out to begin with.
also they're fragments of Mora, right?
Yeah, that's what
You're
he said.
asking me.
That's my understanding. Yeah.
Yes, mine too now.
That's what the vampire said.
Let's look around the office before we go down. See if there's any other clues.
Right, let's leave them to their work to be done.
Okay. So as you kind of paw through the desk, it's just almost like contractual paperwork. There's a lot of documentation of income in, income out, number of patrons per day, and then but besides each number, there's like a little notation about how many liters have been siphoned, stuff like that. But it's mostly just documentation pertaining to the business, also including bank statements, lease agreements, deeds, things like that. Yeah.
Wait, I don't have to ask you in Brad voice. So Brad is like really thinking hard about this whole lease thing. Like, who's leasing is this property leased from someone else? Like, who owns this property?
Okay, as you look at the actual documentation, there's only one signature, and it's an X.
Mm-hmm. Like the say Shadow Guy X.
It's just an X.
Could be like.
Audio. Shadow Guy. Oh, you're too easily entertained, I think.
We are.
All right.
Okay, well, that we kind of figured that out because X was his contact in the syndicate, Shadow Syndicate.
Let's take that book as evidence. That's exactly what Commander wants. Stuff like, I mean, definitely Hell Portal, but this is pretty big business.
Yeah, siphoning blood without permission is like super not okay.
Dude, the amount of blood.
He says
right.
like holding a bunch of.
But I mean,
Did Kane have a used up shard of Moira on him?
Make a history check.
Didn't he give that to us or something?
17 plus.
I just remember him saying that there was the one.
21.
Yeah, he showed
Like
us
he
it.
showed
He showed you one.
Cracked.
Yeah, but I don't think he gave it to you.
Okay. Well, he would have it on him then. He's totally got the evidence on him.
Yeah.
Hey,
It looks like a. I mean, the spent shard of Mora looks like a piece of.
look through your bird's eyes.
Yeah.
Like blackstone. It looks like. It looks something that is like volcanic rock.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the gods are probably spectacle.
maybe some bit of an epiphany or like a thought, but is that the same kind of rock that was found in that cage that we found Zarek at with the wife in it?
That was a silver cage.
There was a cylinder cage, right? But I
No,
mean,
silver.
silver
cage, yeah.
Was there a crystalline, or was it just a soul, like a fluttering face?
Just the soul of
Yes.
the cyber cage, yeah.
Okay.
It's the same kind of rock that the Undead Sisterhood had. That big
big
shard that they were
threw
using
into-
to
It
possibly
wa-
resurrect the Draco Lich. It's a piece of that.
Oh. Oh dear.
I
Oh.
want to check in on our buddy back in at the jail.
What buddy in
Oh.
jail?
I'm gonna look. See
Okay.
What the,
Oh,
see what the
oh.
crow sees.
Okay.
The vampire. You can check in on the vampire.
You see at this point the commander leading him inside what looks to be a constabulary. Leading inside, and after that, the door shuts and your bird's outside.
Okay. He took him to the jail.
All right. I'm going to lock the door to the wine cellar behind us. We have the key.
Okay.
So that if he gets out somehow, he's not going to totally be able to. Well, he might have another set of keys, but.
But it would take him time to find them and use them.
Good thinking, bro.
Yeah, right. Yeah, totally like that thing.
Okay, what are we doing?
We going down?
Onward.
Yeah.
Are we, not you, are we interested in going to Avernus?
Not particularly, but we got to take care of the other two shards down there.
But yeah, after that, I don't know.
I'm not really looking forward to that kind of hell.
I
to be
feel like
quite
we've
frank.
got.
We still have another unicorn to deal with.
Yeah.
Not in Avernus.
No, I know, I'm saying. Not in Avernus.
Right, I'm just emphasizing.
We have business
the point,
elsewhere.
Right, that we got business not in hell.
Did you read that out loud to us?
I imagine I would have read the runes out to you guys, but yeah, like just for the record, Tyrael would want to shut this door. We've got bigger fish to fry.
How do we shut the door?
That's for us to find out. Yeah.
Something about if these things don't have a job anymore, the door will close.
Once their work is done, the portal closed. But
So we
whose
could
work?
kill 'em.
It couldn't. It might not be the horrors.
Yeah. Well, down we go.
Who has dark vision besides me? I think two of us should go up front and two should go up back. You know, so we like.
I'll go with you because I can sneak.
All right, we'll sneak up front.
Okay. So
we can see our
You
way
guys
down
can cover the
stairway,
back
right?
with dark
yeah,
vision.
the circular
Might as well cover our
opening
asses.
all the way down. The red runes in it give off a bit of a light, but not. I mean, it's still fairly dark. Okay. So as you descend your way down the staircase, you go down maybe about 2-3 levels, and then you start to notice there are openings off to the various sides. So as you're coming down on your eastern side, there is an opening. To the south, there is another doorway, and to the west, there's another doorway. But it's actually all. I mean, so on the eastern side, it goes down, and there's a staircase. There's a landing. You know, on the southern side, it goes down, landing. You know, that kind of thing.
And how many of those all the way down? Bunches.
Wait,
Make a perception check.
I'm not picturing that. So as we're going down the stairs, there are offshoots.
Yeah.
On different landings.
Yeah.
How big are these offshoots?
Does one offshoot go to one? I'm sorry. Does each landing have one particular offshoot, or?
Oh yeah, each landing does. So
Okay.
the one you're currently on, there's one to the north, there's one to the east, one to the south, and one to the west.
17.
Do you have dark vision?
I made a fruitless effort to look into the dark and found my inner soul and said, "You tried, buddy."
The ones that are on this level, you clearly see. You know that the cavern, the cylinder, goes down far below this.
Okay.
Kier would like to roll survival to like tracking to see if there's any footprints or
Okay.
movement or anything. Where is that? That's survival plus 5. So 21.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I have
So
dark
you
vision.
notice, not like footsteps per se,
Yeah.
but there has been a lot of soot and dust and other debris that has
There's
been
like a
moved
trail.
out of the way from the western section, which is down a couple turns, and that trail goes all the way up and out of this section,
There's movement down here.
but just from that particular section.
Yeah, just that one.
Oh, you're like pointing to
The
that
one door is being used, frequently.
Well,
Can you tell what kind of footprints they are?
No, it's a line of
like working
grime
footprints.
and dust and no footprints.
Just like extra dirty.
Yeah, just a trail of filth.
Maybe that's where the things got out.
Oh, that could be.
Well, let's go check it. I mean,
Brad is gonna cast light on one of the bottles of blood that he's holding, so that he can see a little better.
Like a light. That's the worst nightlight ever.
Yes, a little bit, but his hands are kind of full right
But
now.
it's also
Wait,
the most metal
if he
nightlight.
spills it, is there like light blood, like a pool?
It's in the
or is-
bottle. It's
Oh,
It's on the bottle.
should use it on the blood.
Dude, that's messed up.
Let it spread.
That's one way to deal with invisible
Looks like a
people.
black light thing, but it's blood.
yeah, like
Your own makeshift fairy fire.
Yeah,
There you go. Molotov
that's not
blood
bad,
trail.
actually.
So she and you illuminate a little area around you, like torchlight kind of equivalent.
Yeah, it's like a 20 bright, 20 dim radius. So that should help a little
What else
bit.
we doing?
All right. Do we want to check these offshoots, or do we want to keep going?
There's no reason to not check the offshoots in case there's
Well, it's
something
like-
else we need to take care of.
Do we go for the most, used or one of the least used?
material. I mean, was there any indication that all the work was down there or in offshoots.
Is this just kind of like 500 feet of rune light saying the same thing over and over again?
Yes.
Okay. So, no, there's no indication. But I mean, this looks like a prison cell, question mark? So let's check all the cell areas.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna cast the divine sense thingy. Just do like a nice sniff and see if in the immediate vicinity there is anything evil. And within like what? Is it 30 feet? 60 feet?
And Alvin,
Now, is this
can you commune with like,
just, does
critters,
this pertain to
rats and stuff?
living beings, or like what is there a specification on that?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Let me get to that page. Give me a second. I just wrote the Enola sniff. I just copy you.
So the Enola divine sense you're looking for it?
Yeah. Like
Isn't
what
it
the
to-
actual
You can detect good and
rules.
evil until the end of your next turn. You can sense anything affected by the hollow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
Yeah, like good things smell and
So like you
I
can
can
sense the
I
direction.
can do 300 feet if you want to wait 10 minutes for me to do a ritual. It's a little better than 60 feet.
well, the thing that's nice with the 60 feet is we know if there's something happening right on this
No.
immediate area.
Yeah.
Like I can
We
do
can
this a
both do
couple
it.
times, and Nolo can do it a couple times.
Yeah, save the
As we
ritual
go down.
for
You should do the ritual.
Because
Save
you can
it.
get to us super fast.
Oh, I can do it whenever I want. It's
Do it
a
right now.
barbarian thing. But just I have to sit around for 10
What
minutes.
are you?
doing
What
it.
is exactly does it let you do? The same
Commune with
ability?
nature. I can underground. It's limited to 300 feet, but I can tell if there's water, plants, minerals, animals, people, celestials, fae, fiends, elementals, or undead, or if there's another plane of existence, influencing. But I only get to pick 3 to, we have to guess.
Another plane of influence.
Well, we know that already.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but where?
is
But I would like to look for like undead or
Fiends and
demons or
demony things.
fiends. Yeah, fiends, undead, anything we think could show up.
Yeah. Well, then let's just Tell us what's in 60 feet while he casts the 300 feet one.
okay.
That makes sense because this will be
Within
instant.
your immediate vicinity,
It's free.
all you smell cave, faint moisture, some moss. Nothing that would really trigger your
Don't
senses.
smell anything evil.
Well, that gives me time to give the ritual without having to worry. too
Yeah,
much.
exactly.
Well, the whole cylinder is magic. It's some abjuration magic. And 30 feet from this point, that's it.
How long does it take for a short rest?
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Oh, 20 minutes.
Half hour, maybe 20 minutes to an hour, maybe.
Yeah, I thought it was like an hour or something.
Is it?
30
An hour,
minutes
yeah.
to an hour is usually where
Yeah.
usually happens.
So I just realized I'm banged up.
Oh yeah, Brad's a little bit banged up too. That's true. We just fought like a bunch of shadow beasties.
I'm super sleepy from all the wine.
How far is 300
Pick you up
feet?
and-
Oh.
It's really not
Show
that
up.
far, is it?
Yeah, right in my shield, like
You want
right
to take half
by
an
my arm
hour?
area.
Is
While
it?
he casts a
Football
spell.
field's only 100
Oh, if
feet.
he's taking 10
Well, I
minutes.
need an hour.
Ish.
You know.
In that case, if we're taking that amount of time while he's doing it, I'm walking all the way back up and getting one of those ever-burning torches and
Okay.
pulling back down.
Okay.
Yeah, why didn't we grab those?
Well, because we did now. And I've got it.
Okay.
Once you have an hour to sit and think around, you realize, we
Yeah.
should grab those torches.
Them torches,
Yeah,
dude. Ever-burning, he
All
said
right,
that.
so we're doing a short rest.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say terrain as one of them, so I can tell like which rooms are big or which are small, kind of. Like I'd know like the shape, I think, of the room. On all these offshoots, or anything within 300 feet, whatever's
geez.
close enough.
Nice. Is your Song of Rest better
and
than mine,
then-
or is it all the same?
Fiends, and then should I go for elementals or undead, or anyone have any other good ideas?
Undead probably be the best.
Undead,
Aberra-
fiends, and what
Fiends,
else?
undeads, aberrations.
Fae,
Elementals, maybe?
Devils,
Elementals.
maybe.
Well, that's fiends. Yeah, I'm gonna go for fiends for sure.
Elementals, fiends, and undead.
Elementals or undead, I'm
Elementals,
guessing.
fiend, undead.
Which one?
Elemental.
Well, I want to do the terrain. I want to know. I want to know
right.
what we're looking at. Yeah, I want to know what we're looking at.
Considering Avernus is like the river Styx,
Yeah,
undead would.
undead, and fiends. So demons and stuff.
You're not
and
worried too
undead.
much about elementals.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait, I was gonna say wait to roll before we know if we actually get the rest.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just rolling.
Oh yeah, if I'm like beep beep beep, monsters everywhere. Maybe
yeah, that's
maybe we
true.
don't sit down for an hour.
Yeah. No, that's true.
But I already
That is very
ran
true.
to go get that torch.
He ran to go get the torch.
Okay.
We're gonna lift up the ceiling panels.
So
with
how do
these.
you do this?
So I'm casting my ritual, and I'll do the terrain first. I want to kind of get a sense of how big these different places are.
Okay. So, do you have a deity? It says community of nature, right?
I see
Yeah,
you like drawing
it
in the sand
is-
like Rafiki. Sasana, you know, like you're drawing out
A
the
divination
mountains.
ritual.
Okay. So as you sit down, you kind of close your eyes for a little and have a moment of peace. You feel your swamp come back to you, and you feel the murk and the water and the smells flood back into your consciousness, and it clears for a moment, and you get a very clear sense just by smelling and feeling this rock below you that the rooms aren't terribly large. There's a sequence of rooms, the largest probably being 40 feet cubed, but they are smaller than that generally, and they are in each center offshoot there is little other tangential rooms.
Oh, so it's gonna branch out a little bit.
Yeah, branched out a little bit. It's nothing. It's not like
Yeah, we're not in this huge,
no.
week-long
what's
journey
next?
underground like last time.
Did you said
Fae,
no,
or not Fae, I mean fiends. Fiends, that's the word.
So 300 feet below you, you get a distinct presence of several devils. Like
Yeah.
a multitude of devils.
What's that? You said several and then multitude. That just like.
There's a bunch of them down there.
Or now a legion. It's just getting bigger every time you ask.
The fish is this big.
This big, I'm telling you.
And then I had headache like.
And what was the last one?
Undead.
There's no undead down there.
Okay. The good news is there's no undead. The bad news is there's multiple
Well,
demons.
hold on. Let me
Or
rephrase.
devils.
No, you do get a sense of someone dead.
Oh,
I take it back. Yeah.
you take back that good
At
news
least
then.
it's not also a multitude of undead.
So
I guess the undead are probably weaker or something. You know, they're giving off less of a.
No.
I don't think so.
What?
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
so he's
vampires
not
are undead
sensing
too. Yeah, it's a good thing we picked
stuff
undead
that's
in case
in
there
a
were more
furnace.
vampires.
He's sensing stuff that's
Probably
here.
a couple vampires.
Stuff
balls
is in
down
there.
Oh yeah.
Great.
What? I didn't hear what you asked.
I asked if he was sensing things through the portal, if he could sense things that were in a furnace.
I don't know. It just.
Oh,
It is here.
Oh, they're here.
Oh.
Yeah.
okay. Anybody ever play Doom?
So, are you guys gonna rest or?
I need to. I think.
Yeah, we're resting for sure.
Thurkir will guard you.
Wait a minute. Dude, I can actually use this. It's been so long. We don't even need to long rest. I can do prayer of healing. 10-minute
Why?
ritual.
I need spell slots.
Oh, it's a 10-minute
They
ritual.
need to refresh their like.
Warlocks
Oh, yeah.
have that whole
Very
regain
few
all the spell
spell
slots on a
but
short
they get
rest.
Back on their short
Yeah,
rest.
so we have to short rest no matter what. But if someone super flubs on all of their hit dice,
Yeah.
spell of healing is good.
Everyone gets 1d8 due to Song of Rest, which I'll perform as we.
Song of rest.
I feel like
1d8.
you healed a few of us last session because I'm full.
No, I tried. I casted
pretty sure you
aid on a couple of
Yeah.
you, and every time I went up to cure wounds, you guys were like, "No, I'm good." So I was like, "Damn it, hurry, next thing."
Nah, I totally remember, like after the battle,
You never asked me.
because you a sweet boy.
I'll help your Song of Rest though. So 2d8 plus 5.
Why?
Because I can cast that as a ritual.
Oh, it doesn't take any spell slots?
That's pretty good.
No, rituals don't do that.
Do you want to roll your 2d8 plus 5?
I'm fully healed already.
5 plus 5 is 10.
10. You guys get 10 HP. Hell of a ritual.
Is that bonus HP or is that just...
No, that's just
No,
straight
No,
up.
that's just
regular.
straight healing.
Okay. Then I will.
That's up to 60 to you. So if any of you are beat up,
Plus
I'll
the
use 2 hit
1d6
dice.
Song of Rest, too.
1d8.
Or 1d8. Oh, yours is fancy. That's nice. It's all fancy. Super bard man.
College music.
Okay, who's
So
went to
it was
college.
8 on my Song of Rest, so that's good for everybody. And then my
Bard
second hit
college.
dice. Okay.
everybody on watch?
Yeah, me.
Okay.
Yeah, Thurkier.
I'll be on first watch.
Make those on watch make perception checks.
Oh. Mm.
I mean, it's just an hour. It's not long. Not like a
Yeah.
cyclical thing.
17.
14.
4.
Okay. So on Nolo, from 300 feet below you, you hear boisterous conversation. It's difficult to make out what is being said because of the cacophony and a lot of voices and the echo as it resounds up through the chamber. But you know that there is something being discussed down there.
Passionately discussed? Mad or more like
more like excited. It is boisterous. It is almost auction-like.
Well, it sounds like it's a pretty festive thing. I'm gonna wake up Ander.
Yeah. What?
It's only an hour.
He didn't sleep, so I'm just gonna nudge him. Hey,
What?
listen. I hear a sound. It's vaguely, and the rest of you, I just kind of want to like nudge him because that's the guy I go to. Listen, I mean, I think I hear some kind of a commotion down below. It's faint, but it sounds like there's some kind of like a gathering or some kind of market, maybe. I don't know, something. Can you hear it?
What am I doing?
Perception.
18.
You hear a similar faintness as Enola does.
I had a 17. Nice.
Hey, Tyria, can you hear it? Maybe you can understand what they're saying.
Let's see.
Make it with advantage.
Oh, okay. Oh, 20.
Woohoo!
Oh, yeah, 7 and a 20. So.
We're just checking for 2 20s.
Yeah, I was gonna see like, all right, maybe I really hear it.
As you like lean over this large circular opening and you put your ear down, you recognize the infernal language being spoken down there, and you clearly recognize that there is an auction in fact being taken place. There is an auction master auctioning off. Rattling off numbers. The denominations are unclear, but some of the prices get up to 1,000, sometimes 2,000, and then you hear a gavel sold, and then the next one comes up. Auction starts off at 10,000, then gavel sold. Just like there's just all kinds of stuff being happening, and besides that, you hear bits and pieces of other commerce talk and dealings below.
I don't hear any like cavaliering descriptions of what's being sold or auctioned.
You do. There are basic physical descriptions, like say, well, this one is tall and janky, and this is good strong back. This one has bad teeth. Kind of stuff like that.
You look at my rage.
It might be horses.
You wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know also, but
It could be the remaining aberration.
Totally.
But I think we ought to go.
Tooth aberration.
investigate.
I think we definitely
This
need
one's
to go
good at accounting.
You guys ready?
Yep. Ever burning torch.
glowing blood.
You let Thurkier sneak up. You make way too much light.
Oh.
In my shield area where my arm is, he's got like
I
a.
was like snoring.
Do any like super low level druid animals have dark vision?
What's that?
I mean,
Yeah, pick a sneaky animal. Both of you, come with me.
Yeah.
What?
Anyone who's really sneaky with dark vision, we should go ahead of the clanky, bright light
Maybe the
beacon of hope.
panther.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I am going down into this thing.
I mean,
Beacon
I
of
could
justice.
Cast,
And hope.
I cast Pass Without Trace on us. You wouldn't even have to wild shape. It would.
Oh, that won't make any sound?
Oh, it adds a 10 to your
It's a plus
stealth
10
roll.
to stealth.
We have our.
Yeah,
tokens,
we should
too.
do
I
Pass
don't.
Without Trace.
Oh, you might still need
Neither
to wild
does-
shape into something with.
But what about
Or
the
third
light
gear.
source? Are we putting that away until we get down there?
No, I'm walking right down there. I mean, you guys go first. I mean, I know we should probably, but this is a very scary staircase. It's
Yeah,
dark.
So the three of us will go ahead.
Or
Yeah,
four?
totally.
4?
Yeah,
Okay.
4.
Yeah.
We'll
Okay,
take Broad.
so the staircase, goes all the way down the outside of the circumference of the circle, and it's kind of square. Are you guys going on the offshoots, or are you just going straight down?
We want to get to the
Let's go
sound
to
of
the
the
auction.
auction, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sound of the auction.
Material.
How heavy are you?
Heavy?
Yeah.
Very.
Give me a number.
300 plus, I bet, right?
You could technically pass a stealth check if you aren't moving.
If I'm not moving. Oh, you mean just drop me down, Featherfall?
No,
Are you going to fall?
Levitate.
I can
Yeah.
telekinetically
Oh, yeah, that's
carry
it.
you.
How much weight?
1,000 pounds.
Yeah, that'll.
Oh, you don't weigh 1,000.
That's nutty.
Just carry him.
Well, that'd be quite interesting. Sure, I mean, we could try it. Not opposed to it.
Alolo's
Okay.
jealous he can't lift the most now.
So you cast telekinesis?
Oh, I can.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Arnold just kind of off the ground, and you feel you're like, you can move around a little bit, but you realize you can't control where you're going.
That's cool.
Try not to move a lot. We're trying to stop the rattle of your armor.
Don't together. Hold it.
Don't drop the cat.
Your head right now is drooping out.
They're looking at the world upside down, like cats
So
do something.
cute is.
Okay.
Now I can snuff this ever-burning torch.
Yes.
They go out, yeah. So
Yeah.
snuffed.
Okay.
Put it out.
Okay.
I got a 27 on my
But
stealth
is it
check.
really ever?
Okay. Those stealthing make stealth checks. I know we got 27 over here.
Do I have to?
37.
Holy crap.
I'm not moving, really.
I got plus 19
Using
to the
the
roll.
gear.
You cast Pass Without a Trace?
Yeah, pass without trace.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
with that
that's
too?
Yeah, you didn't add your plus 10?
No.
Yeah, plus 10 to that.
Oh, so
24.
Using my tier of Carillion. So
37. Yeah, I got 37.
Nice.
Yeah, are we staying
25.
within 30 feet of you guys, or how's this working?
Yeah, now you can
Yeah,
because
you
he put the
stay
light
within
out.
30 feet.
We just didn't like the light.
Nice. 28.
That's
Plus
what I got.
10.
Well, no, yeah. 18 plus 10.
Oh, you have no stealth whatsoever?
Stealth bonus.
What would it be under dex?
Dex.
Okay, so 29. I have a very
So far, the
minimal-
lowest is a 24, I think. Is that right?
I'm being held, so
25 here.
don't drop me, bro.
I rolled low.
Dude,
I'm actually
this is
gonna
what's
bug
perfect.
it just because it was a shit roll. I touched that.
What'd you get?
I mugged it and then got a nat 1.
Clang!
Inspiration. Why don't you take that inspiration?
Would you
Yeah.
like me to not be catastrophic?
Just don't roll on that one again.
Two nat 1s in a row would be terrible.
You
Oh.
die instantly.
That's a 15 at least.
With your
With the plus
10?
10?
Yes, with the plus 10.
dear
That's
Not
rough.
a nat 1.
That's true. That's all you take
So-
sometimes.
So that's Alvin's silver lining right
Okay. So, those of you who are stealthing around, you easily step down this long staircase that winds around the center circle, making very little sound as you go, except for Alvin, who just kind of hits a little stone, a little pebble, and it shifts.
It's you.
It doesn't fall, but just as you get and you get down close to the bottom, and you hear the rushing of water. Then, off to the western side, that's the direction of the water. You see, peering around, you see a long boat You see a man in tattered robes, or like almost skeletal figure holding an oar. He's getting into the water, and the water has got this ghostly silveriness to it, and it looks like little minnows are flitting around through it, but they pop up every so often. You hear screams, and then as they dip back down and then continue underneath to the north side. It looks like a grate, or like a portcullis or a sewer grate that is inscribed with blue runes. On past that, on the western shore, there is a large platform where there is a jackal-looking figure who keeps a book, and he's also calling out numbers and other things. This is the voice you heard earlier. And in front of him, in a long line, there are humanoids of all various shapes, sizes, races, being presumably auctioned off or sold to a small army of devilish-looking things in the audience.
How big's the audience?
50.
Okay.
That's a lot.
And in the periphery, there are tents, and there are other, what seems to be like a small market of things down here.
Right, so are they armored and armed?
Make a perception check.
I am floating upside down.
Yes, you are.
See nothing.
Do the beings being auctioned, do they look like they're actual physical beings, or do they maybe look ethereal or?
Make perception.
Or illusory kind of stuff?
Yeah. Nope. 8.
8. To you, they all look pretty corporeal.
I mentioned that. Are those real people?
Do I know Jackal Jim?
Make an Arcana check or a history check, whatever's higher.
16?
What?
16?
16? You recognize the jackal as a Yugoloth, namely an Arcanoloth, who is often in charge of contracts and dealings, and is an intermediary between devils and other entities.
I found our devil lawyer. Nice. Okay. What do you guys want to do? I don't know if it's necessarily like a slave auction. It's more like a soul auction, question mark?
That's what I'm wondering. If it's souls, we can't really, at this point.
If they can, we can prevent it.
Did we already somehow step through the gate?
We didn't.
No, the river Styx is below you.
Is there like a clear gate in front of us that we'd have to?
Well, that was the portcullis with
There
the
is
runes, right?
the sewer grate in front of like a portcullis in the water. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I don't mean to be the guy of unpopular decision making here, but maybe we just go up there and tell Commander that this is what's happening. He's looking for this validation to see, because he needed proof. We're going to give him this proof. We need to do it now so this door doesn't close or something, because it could. So, maybe we should get him, because maybe he would be able to help us or give us resources down here. This is not... We should probably tell him it's here.
I gotta think that we're way more powerful than anybody he's got available to him.
He's got useless...
Brad wants to inspect the runes in the portal-like area.
Okay.
Is there a portal?
Well,
Well,
the
it's
whole circle area has been inscribed with runes.
Yeah.
So like an Arcana check?
Yeah, if you want, yeah.
Snow's gonna help with that
Oh, okay.
because Arcana.
Oh. 16.
What are you looking for in particular?
Trying to kind of understand any of how it's cutting between the two worlds and how we might be able to either close it or what's keeping it open.
Okay. As you start to feel the magic, you realize this is old magic. And given the depth and the length of this, all the runes, it would take a very powerful ritual or wizard or someone of considerable might to close this entire circular section off.
By that you mean it's not something I would get the impression that anybody here could do even collectively?
I didn't say that.
No, okay, you didn't. Oh, fair enough. Okay. Look, this has been here for like forever. This is some like mega magic, like serious. We are gonna need some hardcore mojo to get this out of here.
Or maybe all we have to do is get those. We probably went by them, right? The cells are probably up above us, where the abominations. Aberrations are.
Or maybe the slaves. Looks like they were dragged in.
In my sleep, I just want to be like, maybe contact God.
Contact a god?
What's
Is
that
that
little
what you
guy?
said?
What's that? What'd you say?
Maybe we contact God.
I said something about contacting Deca.
Deca.
God.
Ooh,
God.
who's
God.
Deca?
I said God.
Oh God, you're so cute. You said God. I mean,
Lex out here.
you talking to me? You talking to me?
Still asleep.
I love that we were done with our short rest and he's just letting you just like carry him around.
So I don't really have like a specific spell that can.
Did this short rest complete?
Oh yeah.
We were
Oh, yeah.
100% through that?
We short
got
rested.
interrupted.
Oh no, I
You
thought
and
this was
I
so
are actually-
perfectly in
You and I are
character.
actually
Just keep
floating.
sleeping.
You're
We'll
in
wake
the
you
shield
up.
and I'm.
ERP though, so it's kind of like,
Yeah, it was great.
whoa. Where are we?
So as you're looking down, you suddenly see and hear a section of the entities on top of the block descend a staircase, get onto the boat in front of you, and you see the boatman ring a bell. The gate rises and descends off into the underpass down the river Styx.
When you say entities, you mean the things being auctioned?
Correct.
Okay, just wanted to clarify.
I did ask you guys because I think they're real. I said, did they look real to you?
I rolled to look. I don't know either.
I'll do a
I have a
perception.
I
very,
didn't roll.
very like 8.
Thurkir, do they smell like alive?
I'll try and smell them. Yeah.
7.
Ooh.
Ooh, a 19.
I mean, mine's more
Plus
than yours
5.
because of a huge bonus. because
24.
you rolled a 20.
What's your
Mine's
bonus?
Plus 6, so 26.
26?
24.
Okay.
A lot of you guys looked.
Those of you collectively, you all recognize that these are the vestigial souls of those departed that are being auctioned off and sent to Avernus.
So, just souls, no bodies. Or
There are, down the line, a few people who are still mortal.
okay.
Can I make a religion check?
Sure.
I want to know is this something that God's already decided, or could this have been something that these devils would have interfered with the natural distribution of the souls or whatever?
I'm
Okay.
gonna do that too, or should I give?
Give him help.
What's is yours higher? I got a plus 4.
I can
I
afford a
get a plus
religion.
4.
I have same difference.
All right.
You go ahead. My dice have been taunting me.
20, non-natural.
Okay, so 20. In this case, though it's unusual to see this kind of process happen, these are souls that have either committed foul acts or have been judged, and by and large, in most cases, to be fit to go to Avernus. Those that are mortal, you presume have entered into a contract with a devil, and this is their reckoning.
I think, I hate to say this, but I think those people are getting what they deserve.
Whoa, that's like really mean, bro.
I don't mean that.
Why?
I'm not judging them. Whatever their gods are judging them.
So the way I think I see this is that a lot of the people that we've killed because of the bad things that they've done are actually now on our way to the river Styx, or at least they've come through this place. I think we served them their justice in life. Now their justice in death is being served by this boat to God knows where, hell knows where. I think we should leave this place, and I don't think we should be disturbing. And I don't know. I mean, there's some bad stuff up there.
Well, if there's anything to reaffirm my belief in Sune, it's this.
Tear hold me in your hand.
Tyr's actually like pretty like valid for this because he's like all about justice and stuff. And so if these souls are getting justice, I can vibe with that.
Unless, of course, contracts with the devil was under duress. And then I would have some kind of thing with that. But, I mean...
We don't know that.
Do we want to go back up the stairs?
I think we need to tell the guard.
Okay,
Anybody
so
want to go check it out?
We should-
Visible?
Their gear. Should we bring back, a devil as proof? Should Thurkir catch one?
I think first we should check the other antechambers and see if we can find those shards of Moira.
Yeah, I like that idea.
You like the idea? Okay.
That's like probably a safer way.
That is safer than catching devils.
There's like 50 of them down there. There's not that many of
Thurkir
us.
only needs one.
They're doing what they're supposed to be doing. Well, I mean...
okay, so you guys go back up another 300 feet up the staircase. You find those corridors that split off, and that's where we're gonna take a break.
Okay.
All right. Woo!
Just before
Stick
that
around.
ends, that all took like 10 minutes, right? At least?
What all?
All that debacle going up and down?
Well, probably more. It probably takes more. You're traveling down a staircase stealthily, so it's
Right.
probably more than 10 minutes.
Plus
Okay,
discussions.
because I mean, telekinesis probably would have ended once we got down there. So
No
you're on
more
your own
floating.
hoofing it.
You're gonna
Good to know. All right. Yes,
Okay,
let us
intermission,
break.
We'll be back shortly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't forget to take your microphones off before
Yeah.
standing, guys. We're learning.
Like, it's
No,
like
not monkeys, but
summon
swarm.
swarm.
Summon swarm.
And
you
it's
can-
like you can choose animals of
Whatever
whatever
size.
requirements.
This
and he
dude
was
tried
like,
fleeing,
I
and I was
choose
like,
monkeys.
"Nah, bro, I want that
Monkey
circle thing."
swarm.
I go, I want that orb you got, and he's like, "Pfft."
And I train
Piece
them
it out,
all
and
to
I'm like,
throw
swarm
food.
of monkeys, and they all like, they like came out, and they all like grappled them down, and then got the globe and passed it back to each other, and then
Oh, that's
Wow,
telling you, dude.
that's fun.
I had a
That's pretty fun.
swarm of monks, monkeys.
Monkeys.
Not him.
Not the awful band from the 60s.
No, that was terrible.
Could you imagine?
Oh, that would. A whole
Hey,
bunch-
we're the monkeys.
Hey, we're taking this over.
People say we swarm on our... No. Oh, I'm going to do it to myself.
Now it's stuck.
All right.
All right.
All right, let's pick it
boy.
up. And we're back. Hello, Internet. Okay, so you have elected to avoid the devilish auction below, and you have reascended the staircase.
Yes.
Back to where those 4 openings were. The highest one is to the north. That's silly. Why am I doing that? The one closest to you is to the south. No, I lied. It's to the west.
It's that one direction.
The one closest to you is to the west, and that's the one Thurkir noticed that the track is coming from and leading up the staircase. The next highest is the south. The next highest after that is the east, and the highest is the north.
West, south, east, north.
Maybe we should check the track one first, just to verify that that's where the ones that escaped came from.
And that's also the closest one, right?
Yeah, that's the closest
Yeah.
one.
That makes sense for two
Is
reasons.
Pass Without Trace still on?
Yes, it lasts for up to an hour.
Ooh.
Okay. So as you kind of peer down the corridor, it extends for about 30 feet. On each side, you see there are 6 distinct cells, each with heavy stone doors in front of it, except for 3, which have been blown open.
From the inside or the outside?
From the inside.
Interesting. Thank you.
The 2 at the very end, you notice that there is a dark purple stone that flickers to green on each of them at the very end on the left side.
I feel like I should. Well, from the inside of the cell, it was blown out.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't mean from the inside of this place.
And there's 2 stones.
2 stones.
There's
And 3 holes.
3 cells that are still shut.
No, the 3 cells that have been
Three,
blown open
three
from the
blown
inside.
open. How many are still shut?
2.
2. Okay, so there's 5 cells.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well, and there's one cell that doesn't have down at the very end doesn't have a stone, but there's a door there.
Anything on the inside you can see? Is it like it's like a full door?
It's a full stone door. I mean, there's no
Windows.
no window, no nothing. It's just
No light seeping out or anything.
nope. You know that it's clear that there is an edge, so you know there's a door, but it's solid stone.
Does it look like there's any way to open them or close them?
Looks most like it's just been sealed shut.
Probably for that.
Do we need those stones or we don't?
The
They're running out
stones,
of power.
the stones, as far as we know, are the things that are keeping them locked in there. But he was using one stone to keep 3 of them in check, which is probably why that one broke so easy. Well, I can't say so easy. He's had it for who knows how long.
These guys were the rowdy ones, and he kept them separate because they were too hard to control otherwise. If I remember right.
Yeah, but 1 stone for 3 of them. Versus these 2 having 1 stone each.
So these are the big bads.
How do we?
All we really need to do is send them back, right? Like they don't want to be here.
As far as we know, they don't. But they may enjoy wanton murder,
I
like
mean,
the other ones
They
did.
came upstairs, right? Instead of going back down.
Yeah. But they after him, I wonder. They didn't do a very good job.
He's hiding in the privy. What he's doing.
How do you avoid all those tentacles just sitting in the... That's weird.
Maybe high dex rolls.
Well, here's what we're not going to do, right? Because if we mess with something that's not currently messed with, it's going to change what we currently got, right? So we got a couple things behind doors. We're going to keep them there. We're not going to take gems out. It's bad business if we do that. I think we can identify that this is actually the area where these things came out of, right? Tracking would, I mean, are you able to smell through the, under the doors or something of what's in these things?
I could do all sorts of stuff. See, like I said, there's a trail of dirt and filth, and they probably have a smell, I would assume. Yeah.
Can he tell what's through the other 3 doors then, if he's scenting?
Yes, make a perception check.
Try.
Can Brad
Oh, yeah, that's not
smell
good.
them through the doors?
I can look
Nah, it's
right
total
through.
cover.
8.
What did you just say, little man?
What?
I can just look through the doors.
Well, how about you go ahead and do that, guys? I'm gonna pat
Yeah.
my head. Let's see what them eyes can
Their
do.
gear does not understand this magic stuff.
I'll use ghostly gaze to look through the walls.
Is it one particular thing you choose to look through,
I
or?
can see through solid objects to a range of 30 feet.
Okay.
That's some superhero stuff right there. Just saying.
His eyes just go from wow.
Yeah.
Dark vision. That works too.
Like it's super reflective.
You don't use that on us, do you, Sid?
You'd be
To see through us.
Why would I do that?
Just
That he
checking.
wouldn't see us.
Could you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
Ooh,
Plus
boy!
4.
Oh
Plus 4,
boy!
little
Oh boy! Oh boy!
Or
Yeah.
Plus 4.
Little
use the
kid.
dark one.
That's a 10 plus whatever your wisdom modifier is, which is 2 plus. Oh, your proficiency, so it's actually 16
Plus 4.
total.
Plus 4.
But that's
yeah,
with the
because
plus
it
4.
Oh, that is.
Yeah.
That is.
16.
16?
16? Ooh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh!
Wait, he's proficient. Don't you get plus 4 or something?
He has a plus 2,
Here,
plus
look at
4.
So the reason why you would be
Plus
looking
4.
at
from
us
him
with
And he rolled
that
a-
thing
he
is that
rolled
So
there
it is
is
a
no
20.
reason.
So, no.
Oh, he rolled a
Right.
6.
Yeah,
Oh, I
exactly.
thought he rolled a 10.
Guys, it's going to pick up all of us.
Yeah.
So don't look at us with that thing. Your cool eyes. Don't do that with us.
Why not? Well, I'm doing it right now.
And
Are
I'm
we
gonna speak to you in
invisible
Browish
then?
with my pectoral muscles. Just stop it. That's what it means.
It lasts for a minute.
He's about to become transposed by some demon. I don't
Yeah, he
think,
is.
I don't think he's worried about
Just
your
don't wear
pectoral.
clothes like
Anything
this
else?
here.
Beware of demon
Okay.
things.
No one can look if you
So
don't wear any
as
clothes
you
in the
peer
first place.
through, you see another one of these large, robed, shadowy figures, just immensely still, except for the slight agitation of these purple tentacles descending from his mouth area underneath the cloak. And for a moment, you feel like these whispers in your mind are coming from that, but you realize that's not exactly true. It's coming from something else. It is your patron. It is just sort of checking in on you.
Okay.
Yep. That's it.
All right. I was gonna tell you I have resistance to psychic damage.
Because you're already so damaged.
Yeah, I can't. My thoughts can't be read. And stuff like that.
No, you just feel a squirm. You feel a squirming in your mind.
Oh, that's all the time.
Just like real life.
Parasitic.
So yeah, I just want to also just like glance around everywhere. But, oh yeah, it's in there. There's one in there. It's got tentacles and stuff.
I feel like
Oh yeah, there's the next one with the other gem. It's a very similar looking one.
Okay.
Yep. There's two of those.
Yeah, two in there.
And then the one, I guess a cell that has no gem but is still sealed. All you see inside of that is the skeletal remains of a dwarf.
Oh guys, there's a dwarf skeleton in there.
Why is it still locked though?
I don't know.
I forgot about. Wait.
Do I see anything weird looking at the rest of these guys? Like if I'm able to kind of like.
What's my arm look like?
Yeah. What's that look like?
His arm looks like there is it's almost like a candy cane effect of white and blue.
So yeah, so there's nothing else I'm seeing in the walls here. Okay.
Not here. No.
Good.
You saw a strange tattoo on Ander.
Snow says, "You're welcome."
For the love of God.
Huh? No, I'm just saying.
You tramp stamped him? Anyway, I shouldn't say that. It may not be PC. Apologies, internet.
What are we doing?
Can we make? All right. So I have a little bit of magical knowledge, but Snow, Soot, Tyrael, Alvin. I mean, what can we do? These seals are going to wear out.
Can you cast banishment on something you can't see?
I think I have to be able to see it.
Knowledge Arcana to know if these shards will allow us to control them in any way, move them, make
Okay.
them not kill us.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah, that's
help,
it.
I guess.
I have to be able to see it.
Very 20.
Nice.
You remember Kane's words that these shards were meant to keep them in here until they could be removed at another time. And that's all you remember.
So it looks like they're just keeping them here for now. I don't think we can really use them.
We need to like
Would I
get
have?
rid of them though to close the portal, right? Or make sure that work is done.
I
That's what's inferred, yeah.
assume. Would I have had any idea how much charge is left by that roll, or?
It's very, very difficult to understand. You don't have any context. You have no perspective on these things, so no, you have no idea.
Can we just tell them they're gone, that their job's over with, and they'll leave?
You're fired.
I can feel halfway with
You're
one of them.
Okay.
Ooh.
I want to just be like, hey, thanks for all of your hard work. Job's done.
You hear in response, the closest thing that I can say is it is wind in the void.
You're not really talking.
What if we like built like a big wall, just like closed off the stairs, and then let them out, and then just like go home?
You know, I was thinking similarly that we could just collapse this whole thing into this, and then they just can't get out for a bit, anyway.
They move through shadows.
Yeah, well, so
Yeah, but like it's
that's
like
clearly why I didn't bring it up earlier.
300
Terrible idea.
300 feet of ground is shadow.
I don't know how it works.
It's black. It's dark.
We don't have, no one here has Wall of Force, do they? That left with Tuzard.
Again, I'm gonna revisit my previous idea of telling just the commander and then let him deal with it.
Do you think they have what they need to take care of something like these?
Well, I'm not really quite sure that we do, because quite frankly, work is subjective. So thinking that they're not done until their work is done, what if it means they're sold on our contracts, their work is not done with the demon itself down below, and that eternally the work is going to be here. So what if that's the thing?
We
Zero?
destroyed 3 of them. 5 for 5?
One at a time?
One at a time. You could try and
Banish.
them first.
Wait,
and
but
if
it's
that
the
doesn't
whole
work-
pillar thingy all the way down it, in the center of this thing says it, that same phrase all the way down it.
Correct.
We can't be left to believe that. And there is multiple rooms all the way down this thing.
There's 4 hallways.
And it's alternating north, and then it goes down like that, and there's a whole bunch of rooms?
Nope.
Just one set of 4 rooms.
Just, yep.
Fun. Well, then, to make this all a little bit easier, we could just search the other 4 corridors if anything is menacing or bad there, and if it seems like those little crystal gems are about to break, then we can deal with that.
Yep.
If not, maybe we just leave.
More information.
Right.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, maybe we'll find something useful to move them.
I was feeling like doing something stupid.
We can do that next.
Oh, okay.
See Oddlot.
No, I guess it'll end up there.
Okay, where do you want to go?
Yeah, next quarter.
Let's go to whatever's
South.
Next.
Yeah.
Room number 2.
It was
Okay.
west, south.
So as you look down the southern corridor, it extends off into a. What is it? I can't read my own handwriting. Sorry. And to a room. What does that say? It's
The
not
scary
correct.
part of this dungeon.
Oh, okay, yeah. Before you, maybe, is it 10, 20? 70 feet down, there is another doorway with a smaller room inside of a larger room that is probably 40 feet in cube. It looks to be, if you're looking around from this vantage, you see a glimmer of a large wooden closet near the backside. The other door directly opposite you is a wooden door. What is it? You can't tell. But before that, so there's probably 10 to 30 feet to in front of you, off to your right. There is a corridor leading down, and then 10, 20 feet off to your left, there's another corridor leading down to your left.
Oh, it's just got complicated a bit. Lots of corridors. You said there was a closet on one end?
Yeah, directly across from you, about 60, 70 feet, you can see the very edge of a closet, or it looks to be like a wardrobe.
Okay. Well, maybe we go check that out.
Yeah.
We'll go check out that closet.
Okay. So as you walk forward, you come into this large 40-foot room. On each side, as soon as you pass through the entryway, there are 2 statues depicting the god Baal, or Bane. And you look around, there's a room, it's kind of like a smallish room, 10 foot by 10 foot, with a wooden door that's closed. And then 10 foot off to your in front of you, there is a long wardrobe with its doors shut.
Let's go to that.
Okay.
Let's go to that wardrobe.
Has a minute passed yet?
Yes.
Okay, just checking. You still could see 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I figured it was going.
I just
Okay.
wanted to ask.
As you open up the wardrobe, inside you see vestments and other ceremonial garb, but you also see adventuring gear, leathers, shields, other stuff that pertains to just clothing that would befit adventuring and spelunking below.
What do vestments look like?
They are not pleasant looking.
Vestments to Bane.
Yes.
I want to make it look like I'm wearing one.
Okay.
That's a
So your outfit
dress.
changes to this large black wardrobe gown with this handprint across your chest.
Yeah, I'm just kind of waiting for people to turn around and see that I'm suddenly wearing the thing that they found me with.
Does it look like a decent fabric?
Yes.
Snow on the catwalk.
The adventuring gear that's there, is it used?
Yeah.
Any blood on it?
No, but it looks like it's been taken care of,
Okay, so it's being stored here for use,
but hasn't been used in a long time.
but it wasn't taken off of dead adventurers, which is my concern.
Wait, did you just confirm that it wasn't off of them, or you're assuming it isn't? Because
I asked him if there was any blood on it. There's no blood on it. They're used, but taken care of.
well taken care of.
And
Yes.
there's also a doorway leading off to the east. That's a wooden door in front of you, or to the east.
Can I do a religion check to know if Sune would be upset if I repurposed the robes, removed all the Bane iconography? And,
Do you really need to roll for this?
I don't know. It's good fabric.
You can.
I'm curious.
It's what Snow wants and what Snow knows is right.
11.
You get the impression that Sune would be pretty pissed off.
Yeah. We should burn these or something.
Yeah, no, that'll be plan F. Don't dress like that.
What's on fire?
Yeah, like that.
Okay, so door to the east, and anything particular that would maybe benefit us in the spelunking gear that you saw.
Well, there are ropes or grappling hooks. There are pitons. There's climbing
totally
gear.
taking all of it.
Okay.
You taking all of it, or are we taking all of it?
So just because,
Yeah.
I said I would because I can carry a metric ton.
Oh, good.
But if you guys would like to
Yeah.
split up, sure, I'm down
Yeah.
for that. Why would I need 15
Okay.
grappling hooks?
So you get 3 grappling hooks.
Or 3.
You get 500 feet of rope.
Oh, yeah.
There's several pitons. I mean, it's a whole bag of stuff. I mean, an exact count is kind of crazy.
Sure.
Climbing gear. There is also 2 medical packs, 2 adventurer packs, and there is also what else down there? Lots of robes and other gears, and a large, almost parachute-looking type of material.
So was that all one stuff? Is there enough for all of us, or for climbing gear and that stuff, or is it?
That's what's in the closet.
We're climbing down into a furnace?
To get those monsters, I guess.
Bro, there's a lot of stairs, buddy. You can climb right down it. Or maybe that door that we should probably look at has places we need to climb down.
It could just be a pit.
Could be. It
Good
could
morning.
actually be a pit.
Let's open it.
Oh, I'm down for it.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm going to open it.
Okay. You open the door, and directly across you are 2 small rooms with doors directly facing you. You kind of peek around. The room extends to about 30 feet wide, and there's a 10-foot lane that goes down the center. On each side, there are smaller rooms, each with its own wooden door, and there's a tunnel or a passageway off to the east, about midway down the room. But all the rooms are shut, and there are 6 rooms total, each occupying like 10 foot by 10 foot.
Structurally, what does this resemble? Because look, we're going down a rabbit hole. Quarters. Okay. Do we? I mean, this is just the second direction hallway we went down. Do we start going down this and continue it further, or do we backtrack and go down the other ones?
Yeah, I just want to go and start opening doors.
Yeah, let's just check everything out real quick.
Okay.
Well,
So it takes off.
Everyone
Brad
pick a
comes
door.
behind, starts pulling open doors. They're all empty, except for some basic living accoutrements. There, in each one, there is a cot, except for a couple, there are bunk beds, and in one or two, there might be there's chamber pots and a small writing area. It's a very small dormitory.
Boring.
Are there any signs of like how long ago
Make a
this was
perception
used?
check or investigation, whatever's better.
14.
A very long time since they've been used.
More than 2 years?
It's giving an exact time is difficult because it's the beds haven't been moved in a while, but by the accumulation of dust, you could say it might be longer than that.
Okay.
Oh, the vampire, he said that he kind of taken it over from somebody. Like, he wasn't the one that put these monsters in.
Right.
So whoever this group was did it. It's nice.
Bane cultists.
Yeah, it must be.
Use your fluffy little brain, dude. I like it.
in those rooms that were right in front of us, and there were the 4 on each side. Those 2 rooms, those are the ones with the bunk beds.
Mm-hmm.
So would that be safe to almost consider them being like officers' cabins or something? Like on a submarine? What's a submarine? I don't even know what that is. Well, these look empty.
Let's go to the next place.
Right, yeah, we're going to go to that next place. Was there more rooms in this wing, though, that we didn't check because...
Now, off to the east, there's a tunnel that's collapsed.
Okay, okay.
If you head to the north, well, there's one section that you didn't go down. You
In the
kind of
closet
walked by
room,
it.
right?
No, before the closet room, there
Okay.
was a section to the west. You want to go back there, or you want to head north?
Let's check
Let's
there
go back
first,
there quick.
Okay.
Might as well.
So you look in here, and it's another room of cells, but these are not like the stone wall cells. They're actual like barred cells. There are 6 of them, 3 on each side, 10-foot cubes, and inside is equipment. I mean, you see blades, you see shields, you see armor, you see all kinds of other interesting weaponry in this room.
Detect magic.
Okay. Some of the stuff is magical.
What kind of magic?
Smell.
You notice
Bad magic?
I mean, you just look. They're just enchanting. So, is it a visual thing that pops out? Okay.
Yeah, standard detect magic.
Aura
You can just
colors.
do it at will.
Okay. So there are several long swords that are imbued with magic. There are a couple of short swords. There are also several whips that that have a kind of magic aura to them. I mean, this is a veritable storehouse of stuff. There's a,
Yeah, I'm just gonna go around and be like, that's magic, that's magic, that's magic, that's magic.
Can you see any of the schools?
He can, technically. That might be a lot.
it's just a basic enchantment. They're not really schools of magic.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, they're just like,
Like talk
Plus
like
ones.
plus ones.
Yeah.
yeah, I think something made me say that, dude. They're just like plus ones. Like,
Like just a little
Yeah.
better.
Break that wall.
he's crazy. Sometimes he says things that don't make sense.
Plus one what?
I don't know.
Look, I don't need to make
That's
sense.
just what he called them. It's like a tree's only a tree because we call it a tree.
Plus, he's a cat guy. Look at him.
Do we all have magic weapons? Because sometimes
Yeah.
I've heard
Okay.
only certain things can be hurt by magic.
No.
I'll take one of these +1 long swords. I mean, is it evil? No, you just said it's +1.
Yeah, it is a basic +1 longsword.
Oh, look.
Brad, take one.
Mage hand again.
Sweet, yeah.
Grab the long sword he's pointing at.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll pull it out.
Okay. You pull it out.
How many swords do you need?
Can I have?
They got 2 arms and one's carrying a shield.
Can I have one too,
It does.
bro?
Which one?
I want to have a matching sword with his.
No.
No.
Matching sword.
No, you're not allowed to have a matching one.
Yes, he is.
Get him a
Yes,
different one.
He
No,
is.
with the matching one.
Matching.
Matt,
Look at that one.
look at me.
I will roll against you. No,
Helping hand on that one.
Yeah, like roll to persuade. So
roll two. Roll. You
you're
roll.
not the only
No,
one
no.
with mage
You
hand
do.
here.
Best.
He's got the best persuasion of all of us.
Yeah.
Oh, what'd you get, Brad?
29.
Oh, fudge.
But what's yours? What's
Which one
yours?
you want me to get?
Not a matching, a magic non-matching sword.
Yeah, I'll grab it now. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh
And
yeah.
I'm just kind of like,
Sweet. Now, can you grab the other one that matches?
I just start grabbing swords, and pull them out and throw them on the floor. Anything that'll fit through the bars.
Okay. Yeah, so you suddenly there is a pile of weaponry in the middle of the floor. Some of which is magical, some is not.
Sweet.
Any
Armor?
light crossbows magical?
No, there's actually a distinct lack of ranged weaponry down here.
Any armor?
Just shields, and you notice some leathers, but they're not enchanted.
The shields are not enchanted as well.
No.
We need to get us some hand
Just
grenade
take the
shield.
magical stuff maybe. To sell it later.
Do you have Thurkir? Do you have magical weapons?
Thurkir makes his own.
Oh.
But as I said, sometimes things are only harmed
These
by
claws are magic. I have magic fingers.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know about it.
magic. Don't.
Gross.
That's between you and Mrs. Lizard Man.
That's kind of my thing.
Oh God, the lizards are just breaking me here. Gross.
Oh.
Okay, so you're taking all the magic items?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
Tyrell, you like curses.
A bag filled with wine and weapons.
Okay, so grand total, there are 6 enchanted +1 longswords. There are 3 enchanted short swords, and there are 3 whips.
You should write those down somewhere. Well, we've got 2 of the long
Yeah,
swords.
Write it down.
So you've got 4.
Plus one
Intention is to sell them.
Plus one whip?
Yeah.
We do need to take an actual inventory of it somewhere. Do you
character
have
uses
a like
a whip.
a what's in my giant
talk
magical
about that.
bag somewhere,
Me too.
Tucker?
Like chain whip.
Yeah,
Yes.
for a bag of holding section.
It's a
or something.
large
They got
bag
rid
of
the-
holding
got
section.
rid of the
Bag
trip
Should we just-
bonus.
I can't hear you.
I'm sad they got rid of the trip bonus on whips.
Yeah.
Should we just each take a sword? That way, I don't know how much that bag has got left in it. It's got a bunch of wine bottles in it.
bag of hold.
Yeah, but there are limits.
I haven't looked in a while. I really don't.
Not on this
There's
plane.
I'll take it up while we continue.
Okay, what's next?
That's what I think.
So we did
Next
West
hallway. What is it?
and
Yeah.
south. We got to do
So
east.
east.
Skeletons or
I think we've
East.
checked all of the spots.
No, you still have. There is to the eastern side. There's a room you haven't explored, and the whole northern wing you haven't explored yet.
Okay.
East.
Northern Ring, and what was the other one? First thing?
The eastern side.
Eastern side.
Yeah.
Yep.
East is next, right?
Mhm.
So I mean,
Okay.
yeah, one by one.
So as you walk through the eastern section, you see a long table, easily 18 feet long, with stools along each side that has been set for a meal, but dust has covered these plates and silverware for quite a long time. And across there are 2 large cupboards and a central section that looks like a large cutting area with utensils and butcher knives and carving blades. All the blood on them has been dried for a very long time. And they look suspiciously like torturing implements.
The cafeteria.
Cannibal cafeteria.
But I know what those look like. It's kind of my
You are all familiar with these weapons. Or
yes.
these utensils, I should say.
You actually told us they were tortured weapons. These look like torture weapons.
Cannibal cafeteria?
Probably.
What could I So, do you think that guy, the Sin Eater Carvero, could he have driven out all these guys?
Well, the vampire guy did say that originally this place was established by some evil cult thing. And let's see, what was his name? Yeah, Carvero, the last Sin Eater. The whole thing that the statue he was built for was for purging the land of evil, right?
It was demons, I thought. Defeated demons. I have the Sin Eater. Defeated demons.
0.
Can I do a religion roll to see if cultists of Bane would be, cannibalistic?
Sure.
21.
You've not known typical cults of Bane to be cannibals. You definitely know that they will gleefully torture people and consume whatever's left, but not necessarily be cannibal.
Like it was more about the torture than it is the eating them.
Yeah.
That's
messed up.
Yeah, you don't want to go to waste.
Do not waste.
All that screaming really
this guy
works
gets
up
it.
an appetite.
So, it was just Vlad the Impaler and his buddies. That's it.
Yeah.
Next room?
Yeah, there's nothing else in here, really.
So you
right?
guys head to the north, and at the last section there is kind of a cross section. There is a room to the west, a room to the north, and a room to the east.
West.
Let's go
It's
west,
first
east,
one on
and
the
north.
counterclockwise scale. Let's do it.
Okay. So west, you open the wooden door, and inside there's a library, study. In front of you there is a polished, like walnut desk, and then there is a large bookcase across the back side of the wall that curves around, and there are 2 smaller bookcases in the middle.
What types of books?
You start to glance around, and it's you see titles like Practical Demon Keeping.
Strangely pertinent for right
Or,
now, kind of.
Torturer's Codex.
Torturing for idiots.
Squealing for the soul.
One that's kind of pulled out a little bit, wasn't always put back in, is Honor Without Conscience.
Interesting.
Honor without conscience.
Take it out, check the dog
Another one is a book on void giants, and there's another one called The Equine Undead.
Equine undead?
The horsies.
I'm going to highly suggest, just from personal experience, not opening any of these books. Because
Whoa, did a book do something to you?
maybe. So
It's like a book.
the thing is, some books have things in them that you wish you could have seen.
Wouldn't this demon keeping one maybe help us with the guys in the room?
Maybe that's the thought. Hey, look, demon book. How to keep them. You open it up and boom, you're kept. It's a great idea, little kitten.
Oh, like it's a people trapping book from
Yeah,
demons.
maybe. I mean, that's just a thought. But yeah, I'm thinking what he says is,
I'm
trapped some
down
way.
with that.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean, why would he keep whoever kept this office, why would they keep a book that would possibly trap themselves?
Maybe it was a trap for intruders.
Well, look, I mean, what was it? Honor without conscience. It naturally provokes my query as to what that means. So of course I'm going to try to open it to say, what the heck does it? And then done.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a trap or anything, but I just just in, how, I don't know. So sometimes you see things,
and you want to, you can.
I don't.
That's all.
I don't want to see that.
Can you see if there's any magic on any of them, or?
Yeah, okay.
No, they're not magical. They're just various shapes and sizes.
Yeah.
Just weird
no
books.
magic.
I'm gonna look at the book on void giants. I just want to know what the hell that is.
Okay. As you start to look through it, you see drawings and depictions of extraplanar beings, maybe like large aboleths, or things that look like a giant worm but have two huge kind of crab-like pincers. But even beyond that, you actually see the outline of a mist form of a storm giant that seems to be floating through the ephemera of the plains.
Nothing like, excuse me, nothing like what we've seen so far here in town or in the cells.
Nope.
Oh, those things.
Nope. Nope.
I might take this anyway. Might be valuable information.
I'm going to use Mage Hand. I'm going to grab the Practical Demon Keeping book with a Mage Hand.
Okay.
I'm going to slide it out. I'm going to hang it upside down. I'm going to kind of shake it.
Okay.
Anything pop out?
Nope. Just some flakes of blood.
Oh yeah, no biggie. Just
Sounds like a
flakes
great
of blood.
idea. Just go ahead and turn those pages, bro.
Clean
I
it.
mean, blood dripped out of a book. That's not weird at all, putting it back.
It's dry blood, right?
It is dried blood.
Yeah,
Oh.
flakes,
Looks like
not
old.
droplets. Flakes of blood.
That's something.
So that
entirely
might change if you want to redact yours,
Just
putting
clean
it
it.
back.
different.
There was
So
other
I'm
stuff
gonna-
with blood in it too. So.
He's going to crack it open at a distance,
Okay.
and then slowly turn it up.
Okay.
And then
The first page you open up to is looks to be a diagram for a cell for a minor demon.
Like the cells that we.
Not like the ones you have seen.
Okay.
It's written in Elvish script.
so I can wait.
I can read
Or
all
I can read Elvish.
Actually, well, Dark Elvish, which is it's written in Drow,
Oh, don't have that.
That's different than
Yeah.
Sylvan.
which is different. Sorry.
My book. I'm gonna pull it out and stab it with my sword on the ground.
Just gotta stab the book you grabbed.
Listen, I
Honor without
thinking.
conscience.
agree with it.
Anolo just really doesn't like that.
Okay, you stab the book.
Does any hoe cracks pop up? Not affiliated. Sorry.
Voldemort somewhere goes.
It's a book.
Nope.
Reading kills.
You stab the book and you penetrate its pages.
Take that. There's no honor and no conscience.
It explains so much. You stab a book instead of read it.
I attack the problems head on.
Anything else?
Nope. Not me.
Search the desk.
Inside the desk, you pull out the drawer. There's one last book. It's Invaders of Shadows.
That seems pretty pertinent.
Yeah. Let's. Can you mage hand this one?
This book, I'm just going to whip it against the wall.
Wait,
And
You take the practice team
toss it
book.
over to you.
I'd want to read that. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. And mage hand over to that one. Pick it up. Should I do the shake thing?
Yeah, I do that.
Shake. Crack it open.
One last time now. This one was found in its desk. Selected on its own. Open at your own risk. That's all I'm saying.
Cracks it open facing the ground.
How far are you away?
Let's see. What is the range on mage hand? How big is the room?
You in front of the desk with my map. Map.
Because I'd probably mage hand at a pretty considerable distance.
Whatever your
wants to wait
maximum
outside.
distance is.
Well,
So yeah, Sipta's uncomfortable with around books apparently.
Because I'm up
if
to
you're
30
if you're in the room, you're within 10 feet of the desk.
So that put me approximately 10 feet away.
Okay.
You open it in the hall. Like,
That'll be closer to sit.
Well,
Yeah, but you can't see anything coming out of the book if you leave it too far away.
Right, you
Like
can't
to be,
read it.
be honest.
Well,
Read
yeah,
it,
but you
then-
can open it, and if it explodes or something, it won't explode on us.
That's what I mean.
Well, he already opened it. So we're
Yeah.
all in it. I mean,
So-
I'm in that room.
Roughly 10 feet away.
Could you make a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Oh boy, I get a -1 to that. +4 for him, so I get
Well,
+3.
are you within 10 feet of me?
Yeah, because the room's
It's a
only
tiny
10
room.
feet.
10-foot room.
And he wouldn't be
Well,
like
I mean,
opening the
you-
book
you-
right next to you.
Well,
You'd all
look,
be
I
together.
think that like the room is bigger, and then
The room is
desk
bigger.
here.
You're just within
10 feet of the desk
I see.
around.
Ah.
So, if you're within
It's a dirty 0.
14.
Good answer.
You could roll 0.
That's 50.
No, because I have -1.
Oh, you turd. He was getting Sam's squamch with
Okay.
his wisdom.
You suddenly experience an urge to eat as much dirt and soot and dust.
But not sit.
But not sit the cat.
Not soot. Like,
As much dirt and soot?
no. And dust as you possibly can. And you find yourself almost compelled to put your face down on every nook and cranny and cover your face
Oh,
with dirt and dead insects.
Oh, this
Oh.
is like
As
your
you
worst
are
nightmare.
stuffing your face
Okay.
full of
Can we stop him?
So as
I
soon
will pick
This
him
is
right
a-
up.
This is a
No.
terrible nightmare for
But
Snow.
he's
I've had this happen before, buddy. Except I ate a lot of dirt.
I'm gonna play counter charm.
Okay.
It gives everybody a bit advantage versus charmed and fear.
Oh.
What about this guy though?
I think on
Oh,
enemy
advantage.
saving
Yeah.
Do I
throws.
make
make a
another
save.
save with
you can make a
advantage?
save, not with advantage. No, it's not a charm, not frightened effect.
Oh, if I was, you wouldn't be frightened.
Even worse.
Oh, well.
Total 7.
Begins to lick everything.
You're now stunned.
Oh.
So I just kind of.
Yep. You go limp. There's dirt in your jaws.
I look at you. Is he puking it?
Yeah.
Ah.
Sure.
Can I counter spell?
Nope.
Too late.
Damn.
Brad is gonna walk up to Snow and be like, "Be strong, little bro," and take out the little finger cloak and boop your nose with little sparkles, and you got resistance. So on your next savings throw, you can add a 4.
You have a finger cloak?
I have a little miniature cloak. It says components, a miniature cloak.
What? That's a component?
Yes.
It's like a finger puppet. You're gonna be great.
Yeah, exactly.
Just talking my emotional support.
You okay?
Emotional support.
Okay,
That
anyway.
is the best use of a spell component I've ever heard.
That's just so ridiculous.
You have your book go.
Do you like give it gusto blows?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Oh my god.
Oh, lovely.
I wonder if that's a
Moving
typo.
forward.
Okay, everyone else.
After that, I better get a nat 20.
See though, this is. I mean, not that particular. Normally, you have to read it first, but
That's why we don't
dangerous.
read them damn books, bro.
Do I make the other save yet?
Reading kids.
God.
Do what? Yeah, make your saving throw.
+4.
You suck.
Is that a
Lemons.
That's a 2.
Lemons.
+4 plus
-1
D4.
plus
Sour kinds.
So that totals 9. I get a
So-
-1 in my wisdom.
If Tuzar was in here, these books would all be just going in.
Yeah, I know. That's why we're not having-
You realize that if someone were to tell you to do something, you would do it as long as it wasn't harmful to you.
And if it wasn't in my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you would do it automatically to the best of your ability.
Any of us know that though?
No, of course not.
I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on the book.
Okay.
So that's make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. So I don't know that, so I'm just gonna roll with
He's
What
still
spell
stunned,
slot are you
too?
using? There? Spell
No, his DC
Unstunned
is
just
10 plus the
very
level at
suggestible.
which you
Yeah,
cast
roll.
it at.
I guess.
Come on, buddy. Do the duty.
If it's 3rd level, it ends. If it's 4th level or higher, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability, which is charisma. So it's 5. So 12.
As you start to play your lute to
Or
cast
not.
a spell magic, you see that the notes kind of imbue and kind of surround it, but then whatever entity is protecting it shuns it off.
Yeah, I haven't seen any magic in here.
Brad is going to bite the book.
What?
He's going to cast Primal Savagery and just try to tear the book in half. Like, ah!
Make wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
Sweet!
Why would you, Brad?
Plus 4.
Because Snow is in trouble.
Plus 4, buddy.
And the magic's not working. But sweet. Bit it. That's a nat 1, baby.
Plus 4. She got that one supersized.
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Goodbye, Brad.
His eyeballs went to a thing and then went to his... So, audience, what you might not know is that the ominous sound of the book pages turning and the thought process behind our DM is happening. It's a very scary time.
It's a dark time for all of us.
Quite frankly, if you saw this in a wild, you might want to take a photo of it. Because this is nature happening on a fundamental level.
He wasn't prepared for anyone to fail this horribly.
That is why.
This is
Yeah,
I'm
happening.
never prepared for you to fail this horribly.
Yeah, like gets taken out by a bunch of books.
Not this one.
No,
You did
You all laughed when I stabbed the thing. I didn't.
all right.
Care just a
I
voice.
shunned
Yeah,
the
it was-
spirit of
Brad was
demon.
taking a note from you.
this.
You sure did, buddy. And that was... But you bit it, Brad.
I didn't even.
You are what you eat. Now you are the demons.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay.
Zerg's
So
pizza.
this is what happens. As you bite into the book and tear it out, your body starts to convulse, and you experience tremors that you cannot stop.
So I'm just shaky.
You are shaking uncontrollably. You will have disadvantage on all attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws that involve strength or dexterity.
This stuff.
Whoa, this is the weirdest spice, bro.
All right, this stops. We're done here. We're taking these guys up. We need to get some help. They're going cuckoo for things. We need to get them out. Go. Try not to fill
Oh man.
Do I get another save yet, or?
You can.
Oh, do I get to save
I'm
too?
Okay, worse.
Or is that like a long-term thingy? Did I get
Per
a
round.
different type of
Yeah.
effect?
You got a different one.
Well, I mean, I totally
Rid,
failed.
dude, you are done.
I'm mugging that.
Mug.
Really?
I rolled a nat 1.
You better mug.
Oh, I
that
could have
you
mugged. I
have,
forgot about my mug. Oh wow.
The restore spell. What is it called?
Restoration.
Well, there's restoration, but there's.
How long does that spell last? Is it just the next check from your?
Well, no, she can't make a check.
Oh, yeah, it's just the one. Dude, I could cast it again. Oh, I got the
Poke him
little
in the
cape,
face.
but I'm having trouble touching your nose.
What'd you get, Red?
11.
So in addition to everything you've experienced thus far,
Oh God.
Oh wait, so
you
he's,
too get the tremors.
Oh no.
wait, so he's
holding one of those
paralyzed
rumble
and
balls.
has tremors?
Yeah.
It's like you got to shake
Okay,
weight
and now
it
no
all.
more checks for you.
Oh, that's
Because-
it. Do I have to
now-
make more checks?
No.
Okay,
Because what,
You're already at
you
maximum.
can make a check in about 20 hours,
Sweet.
and you can make a check in 60 hours.
60?
You failed so many times. Oof.
Yeah, we're done. We're done. We're bouncing. Anolo's gangsta just came out, picking up. Oh, I still got him and you pretty much over and potato sacking, and I'm walking up those stairs and we're out.
Oh, we're leaving?
Oh yeah, we're leaving. 60
I'm
hours, man.
I want
fine.
to go talk to the dwarf.
That's
It's like
great.
4 days.
What
You
dwarf?
can totally go talk to that dwarf in 4 days.
Actually, I
4. Something like that.
kind of want to see him talk to the dwarf.
Split the party.
I'm gone, buddy. They're shaking uncontrollably for the hours in which they do
It is 10 o'clock. I would like to go home
shoot.
soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's also
We
kind
can
of
talk to
running up
Dwarf
the
next
stairs.
session. I have no
Yes.
problem with that.
okay.
But
Cool.
Let's
why don't we just? This seems like a good narrative break.
Yeah.
Mistakes were made.
Yeah. There's. I mean, I don't know if cinnamon bun something was the title or if mistakes are made's a better title, but
Finger cloak.
Great option.
What's funny is I have cast that and described it that way before, and none of you noticed.
Well,
Oh, I know.
I wasn't paying
I didn't know there was an actual spell component.
Yeah,
Like,
no, it
that's
is.
just-
Yeah, I just thought that was a Brad feature, which I
we'll
created.
pick up our next session.
Reading is fundamental.
Yeah. Let's read the book called Invaders of Shadow. That's a good idea.
I
Yeah.
didn't even read it. I was just like,
I was
I
about-
open it upside down. And
I went into it so cautiously, and it still
Yeah.
got multiple party members.
so let's just be a lesson is proper preparation to read can oftentimes, in my experience, mess you up.
Okay, so-
read at your own will.
Next time, I'm going to try another Dispel Magic on one of you. If that doesn't work, then we'll take a rest. You prep Restoration.
You say it's a curse?
Okay.
I think we're
Are we off?
cursed.
Are we off?
Yeah, we're gonna. Oh,
Bye, Internet.
Bye, Internet.
Later, people.
Yeah.
See you next week.